I'm Todd Lewis from Fiasco Sports, reporting for the SA Footballer magazine. Today I'm joined by John Paynter from the Adelaide University Football Club in Division 1, and he's going to do our weekly roundup. So we'll just go through the results from the weekend in Division 1. Ross Trevor Old Collegians got over Prince Alfred Old Collegians by 29 points. Port District defeated Goodwood Saints by 7 points. Tea Tree Gully had a big win over Henley by 9 goals. Salisbury North had a big win over Unley Mercedes Jets by 13 goals. And Adelaide University had a good win over Paynter Norwood Union by 3 goals. Obviously a great result there.
Oh, terrific result. We had a disappointing result the week before against Unley away, so to turn it around against tremendous opposition that we couldn't get near last year was very good.
What were you most pleased about with the response from the lads?
Well, they were all very positive. I mean, they're a good group. They realised that what we're after wasn't what happened last week, and they just all joined in at training. Good attendance, good effort, good match day result too.
Yeah, Paynter Norwood Union have been one of the strongest sides this year. Obviously that must have made it even more pleasing to knock them off.
Oh, exactly. We respect them enormously. They're a tremendous club, and what they've done and what their coach Gary McIntosh in particular has done over a good number of years. I mean, you can give them nothing but respect. And while Macca has got a couple of personnel missing, and we benefited from that. You know, they had Liam Davis out, and they also had Milne, their good ruckman from last year, out. But you know, we can only play against the opposition we've been matched against.
Yeah, and what was some of the keys to your success yesterday compared to last week when you went down to Unley?
Look, I think it's fair to say that we did enjoy playing at home. We've got a tremendous facility at home. All our boys love playing the home ground. That's, you know, they were in a mindset that the previous week wasn't what they wanted to do or what they want to be, so they just turn around pretty quickly.
Okay, we'll move on to next week's games. If I can just get a tip for you from each game. Goodwood Saint, we'll leave that till last. Henley take on Ross Trevor Old Collegians at Henley.
Well, I would have thought they would have been pretty evenly matched until yesterday's result where Ross Trevor beat PAC, and I'd imagine PAC and Tea Tree Gully being the pace setters of the competition. If Ross Trevor beat PAC, then I probably think that Henley might go a week longer without having a win. Okay,
and Unley Mercedes Jets take on Tea Tree Gully at home. How do you think they'll fare? You got to see them last week.
Yeah, no, Unley Jets are competitive. Surprised they only scored 1 goal in the last quarter last week because they were very good against us, but Tea Tree Gully are a powerhouse.
Yep. Okay, Prince Alfred Old Collegians take on Port District.
Yeah, look, both are really talented sides. The lineup in Port District's personnel-wise is particularly good. But having said that, on paper there's not a better team than PAC.
Okay, Paynter Norwood Union take on Salisbury North. You obviously got to see Paynter yesterday. Do you think they'll respond?
I haven't seen Salisbury North this year. Their personnel hasn't changed a lot from previous years. A couple in and a couple out. I think what's good about the amateur league is it can throw up any result, and this one can go either way. Okay,
and Goodwood Saints take on Adelaide University, heading out to Goodwood Oval this week. How do you think you'll fare?
Yeah, look, they've been a club that just dominated the last decade. You know, the previous week they probably had their largest loss in a decade. You know, 10 goals against Paynter. So they're always a better side when they play at home. We're going to have our work cut out again. They just find a way to win. So it'll be a big challenge for us on a smaller oval.
As you've said, they're obviously a pretty proud club, and they had a loss on the weekend. That'll probably make them even more fired up this week. How do you go about getting your boys up for this one?
Yeah, look, we've got a lot of confidence in our umpires. We've got a lot of confidence in our players. So it's not a matter of getting up. Our blokes play for fun. They come to play week in, week out between 2 o'clock and 4:30. So that's never been a problem.
And you mentioned before how good the amateur league competition is this year. Just tell us a little bit about the competitiveness of it this year. Obviously, Div 1, one of the best competitions in South Australia.
It is a terrific comp, and you know, it's great. The relegation and promotion system works so well. It's fantastic that 2 Div 2 teams, you know, PAC would fancy themselves to be in the top 3. Unley Jets have already, you know, hit the scoreboard with some good wins against, you know, including ourselves. And then you've got all the clubs that would, you know, Goodwood and Henley for one reason or another are struggling for wins in the early part of the season, but you know that their competitive nature, the district clubs will come good.
Okay, thank you, John. I'm Todd Lewis from Fiasco Sports, reporting for the SA Football magazine. I've been joined by John Paynter from the Adelaide University Football Club in Division 1, and he's done our weekly roundup.